For a first introduction to Faouzia, I was just blown away. I couldn't actually get over how clean and how clear her sound is. It's absolutely stunning. She's using a Beethoven quote in this song, which I absolutely love. You're going to love this too. This is one of my favorite reactions. Let's dive into the video. Ooh. It's not in the right key. Right off the bat, diminished fifth lower. I'm sure this will be good though. Just kind of messes with your brain.
I'll dance like a puppet on your string. I'll sing when you order me to sing. I'll ring like a desperate violin. So musical, an artist. You make a lie sound like it's true. You're unusual, creative, hard to do to be a muse. So play me like my name is Für Elise. Lie to me and say I'll never leave. Drown me in your twisted melody. Pretend you wrote them over me.
Good Lord. What a beautiful voice. I'm really glad that they transposed Für Elise lower so we can get these beautiful, luscious, gorgeous tones in this mezzo-soprano voice, right? It's low. It lives in here. It's like melted chocolate just slowly oozing out. It's absolutely stunning. So this is Faouzia. Apologies if I'm mispronouncing that. I haven't come across her in my channel and in my content yet. This recommendation's coming from Buy Me a Coffee, but this is really, really stunning. I want to listen to this first verse again. Interesting lyrics too. I always find it interesting when a modern song is quoting a famous classical piece or there's some mention of something classical or romantic. In this case, it's Beethoven's Für Elise, which is a very, very iconic. I think everybody in the world probably recognizes that opening. But how does she modify? Where does she take that? What's the purpose of even using that? And we heard that in the lyrics. So I've gone back just before the onset of her singing and just listen to how she kind of like gently comes in, like just barely opens the door a crack and then like almost whispers to you. Beautiful effect.
I'll dance like a puppet on your string.
So piano, which means soft singing, but still it has a lot of body to it, right? It's not a breathy voice. It's not a raspy voice. It's actually a very, very clear voice that lives beautifully in the chest voice. That's why it sounds so strong. But still, you can do that at a soft dynamic level and still produce a strong tone. I love that.
I'll sing when you order me to sing. I'll ring like a desperate violin. You're so musical, an artist. You make a lie sound like it's true. You're unusual, creative, hard to do to be a muse.
So you're so musical, so talented, you can make a lie sound true. Interesting. Beautiful lyrics. And fill me in the comments if Faouzia is a songwriter herself or what the deal is there. Because those are interesting lyrics. This is a beautiful song, beautiful melody. She's got, you can hear it, she's got a vibrato that comes in and it's on the quicker side.
You're so musical, an artist. You make a lie sound like it's true.
Yeah, so she's got that kind of quick shimmer vibrato. And again, everybody has different rates of vibrato. Sometimes vibrato is really quick. Sometimes it's a bit of a bigger sort of oscillation. Sometimes it's in the middle. And it's a nice way to keep yourself in tune, right? It's a good method to use to keep some variety in the singing as well. Really, really nice.
You're unusual, creative, hard to do to be a muse. So say how high. I'll run like a shiver down your spine. For you, I would give you my own life. You're so musical, an artist. You make a lie sound like it's true. You're unusual, creative. All I do to be your muse.
Oh.
So play me like my name is Für Elise. Lie to me and say I'll never leave. Drown me in your twisted melodies. I'll pretend you wrote them all for me. You're so musical, an artist. Won't you play me like, won't you play me like, play me like my name is Für Elise.
Interesting. Okay. I'm actually just remembering now that I've had a chance to listen to her for a little bit. I actually did do a reaction on Faouzia, but the video, something happened to the video. Either it got blocked or something glitched with it. I can't remember. So it never got posted. So I'm now recalling that there was some sort of introduction to her, but let's basically treat this as an introduction because I'm very unfamiliar with her work. This is a very interesting interpretation. The captions were auto-generated, so they weren't super accurate. But based on my understanding of the history with Für Elise, is Beethoven wrote it for Elise, which was somebody who he loved very deeply, and I don't think loved him back. So there's a bit of a heartbreak there. It's interesting how Faouzia is taking this character and treating it more like she's saying, play me like I'm Für Elise. So she's taking Für Elise as the song rather than the person that it was written for or based on. So it's kind of an interesting progression there, how Elise was a real person, became a song, and now there's a song about the song. It's kind of like Inception. There's some really interesting and gorgeous sounds happening in here. Faouzia has this incredible vocal control. It's very, very impressive to be able to riff like that deep in the chest voice, and it just sounds absolutely incredible. And it's interesting too how in various points in the song she's recalling that da-da-dee-da-dee-da-da-da-dum, that chromatic motif, for lack of a better word, the motif that keeps coming in. And Beethoven liked that. He liked that chromatic motif. I played a fair bit of Beethoven sonatas, and that kind of quotation happens all the time, where Beethoven, I can't remember the timeline of it, if Für Elise came first or if some particular sonata that I played came first. But he was either recalling something that he's already written, or Für Elise was recalling something that he had already written. And that's what Faouzia is doing here. She's using this motif over and over and over again to kind of tie in that theme of the song. Really interesting, smart way to do it. What do Faouzia and Beethoven have in common? Well, they're both fantastic musicians. And to be a fantastic musician, you have to learn, you have to train, and you have to work hard. So if you're a baritone, a bass baritone, or a bass, come and work with me. Learn from me. I'm sharing everything that I know about singing, about music and musicality on my baritone community called the Baritone Lab, which is completely free for the first 7 days. After that, it's only $29 a month. Thousands of dollars worth of resources happening over there. I highly recommend you check it out. The link is in the video description. Again, completely free for the first 7 days. You can make your profile, set it up, take a look, get some quick wins. After that, only $29. I'll see you there. Let's head back to the video.
I'll run like a shiver down your spine for
A lot of notes in a short amount of time. She does a little mini squat to go down there too.
I would give you my own
So what she did there was kind of a yodel technique where she goes from her chest voice into her falsetto. Listen to that. I think that's what I'm hearing. It's so sharp and so clean that she must be doing that. So she's flipping to another part of her voice and then back, then part of her voice and then back. That's what they do in yodeling. Yeah, that is stupid good. So she can do the riffs on the low end and they sound really crisp and really good. And then she can do them on the high end. They sound equally crisp and equally good. I love that. Very, very good vocalist. I'm very impressed.
Play me like my name is Für Elise. Lie to me and say I'll never leave. Drown me in your twisted melodies. I pretend you wrote them all for me.
Nice. So we get to this section. Now we're 2 minutes, 22 seconds in. We've only got about 30 seconds left. Now she's putting her foot on the gas and she's really singing. Everything up until this point was, I'm going to draw you into my sphere. I'm going to sing softly. I'm going to have really gentle onsets when I start to sing. I'm going to riff, but kind of quietly and lower in my voice. I'll throw in a couple high ones here and there. But now in this final push in the end, we're getting that outward expression of emotion. So we're getting a louder sound. We're getting more space in the mouth. She's opening the mouth even more. Before she didn't need to because it was lower and it was softer. She was trying to pull you in. Now she's saying, sit down in your seat. I'm going to sing at you. Okay, you have no choice but to listen to me now. And that's the natural progression of a song. We're going to bring you in and then we're going to throw everything we have at you. Beautiful song, well-written song. And what I'm really appreciating about it is that it suits her voice really well. It shows off what she can do well. Clearly she can sing low and it sounds beautiful. Nice mezzo-soprano sound at the beginning. She can obviously riff, so this piece is not too fast. We don't want to go too fast, too quick of a tempo because then those riffs just sound a little bit muddy. Very clear riffing, very clear sound, very clear text. Clarity, clarity, clarity. I love that. And now at the end, she's able to give this final push.
Play me like my name is Für Elise.
And then we finish with the quotation again. So strong theme in there. If you're gonna use a Beethoven quote, go for it. Go for it. Use it as much as you can. Right? Very, very nice. If you're wondering what Beethoven would think about this, Beethoven was an innovator. We literally would not have the piano that we have today, like the actual instrument, if it weren't for Beethoven. We wouldn't have a lot of musical things if it weren't for Beethoven because he was an innovator. He pushed the boundaries. He tried things that who knows if anybody's going to like, but he was absolutely brilliant and he was able to have an incredible career despite becoming deaf, which is even more impressive. So would Beethoven like this? Yeah. Faouzia is pushing the boundaries of this kind of music. She's doing something different, unexpected, something we've never heard before. Beethoven was all about that.